Hey, let's talk about creating bi-weekly membership options. So let's say you have a prospect and they learn your prices for basketball training, but they can't afford to pay you up front. However, they can pay you bi-weekly. Here is how you create a bi-weekly membership package for those special scenarios. So all you want to do is go to your back office, clicking down and finding your back office. So found ours here, back office. Once I get the back office, I want to click on Playbook Memberships. After I get the Playbook Memberships, I want to create new membership. Once I create new membership, I want to make sure that I name the membership. We're going to name this Testing Biweekly Membership. And you want to usually make sure this is a standard membership. Once I create my membership name or name my membership, I want to allow users to register for this membership. And I want to specify that this is a paid membership. So you want to make sure both of these are clicked on. Next, I'll save and continue. On the next page, you see you have 4 different options for testing biweekly membership. One is one payment for permanent access, much like an online course. Another is one payment for finite access. Maybe you are trying to launch a product for athletes that is only during their preseason or only during their off season or only during their in season. Next, you can have one payment for date range access. Last, you can do what we often do, which is recurring payments. So we want to select the recurring payments. Next, the payment frequency you can determine. So we said biweekly initially, but you can change this to 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. But for the example's sake, we're going to say there's 2 weeks that the prospects need to make the full payment. So let's say your membership costs $100 a month. You would not put $100 here as the payment amount. You would put half of the full payment amount right here. And as you notice, things save as soon as you click out of them. So instead of $100, I'm going to put $50, which will be bi-weekly payments. And you want to make sure this is 0. So total payments are unlimited because it's kind of tough to sell clients over and over and over and over again instead of having recurring payments to where you don't have to keep asking do they want to continue training with you. It's more of a continuous ongoing training. And you have the option to offer a free trial 7 days, 6 days, 5 days. This is your option, but we're not going to do this on this bi-weekly membership. And last but not least, you want to make sure that Stripe subscriptions gateway is on and is active so you can receive your money. Now we're going to click finish. Now, once I finish, I want to grab this short code here. I want to hover over show. Now, when I hover over show, we have a lot of important pieces here, but the most important is this registration form because this is what we're going to use to create your registration page. So protect content, you have certain content you only want specific users to view. So you have your very beginning code and then your ending code. Membership title, self-explanatory, description, membership price, and a subscribe button. But again, we're going to be using the registration form. So we're going to copy and paste this registration form. Next, I want to open up the site in a different tab. So usually I go to the site and I right click on visit site and it takes me directly there. So going directly there, we're going to create our front end. We're going to create the front side of the biweekly membership option. And to do that, we're going to create a new page. And let's just handle the page settings initially. So page setting right here, we call this testing biweekly membership. We're going to label this testing bi-weekly. A description. We have 160 characters, but I'm going to keep this one brief. Testing bi-weekly. Now, after that's taken care of, we can, as you can see, the title changes over here and over there. So they both change whenever you change, make a move. Here in the page settings, it's made here on the post data. So now I want to go to draggable elements. We can start adding that short code. I want to click on text, that draggable element. I'm going to drag the text element all the way here to the right. Once this text element shows up, I'm going to triple click inside. I'm going to copy and paste that short code that we got from our back office not too long ago from hovering over show, and we found the registration form short code right here. So after we get that short code, we paste it, we leave it down, and now we can start adding different effects. Now, before we add anything else, very, very, very important thing to realize, there's a lot of extra info here on this page that's supposed to be where your client signs up for services. So it could possibly be something where clients will be easily distracted. So what we want to do is click on these dog ears. Now, once we click on the dog ears, very important, we want to click edit at the very top, right? So it's global right now, but we want to click edit to localize this. So this is what that means. Once you localize this change, it means it's only making a change on this page. So it's local, not global. Global meaning the entire site. Local meaning just this specific page. So you want to localize this. So when we make a change to it, it's only going to make a change to this specific page. So the change I want to make to this specific page is deleting this footer. So there's not as much information to get caught up on. See, a lot of information going now. We want to do the same thing up here. So first I'm going to click at the very top. We want to make this local so these changes aren't reflected across the board, across the entire site. So I've made this local. Now I want to exit out of it. And last, I want to click on the doggy ears because we still want something to be at the very top. So I'm going to insert a new section below. I'm going to make this a global section, or just choose from this drop down menu. And I'm going to add a logo header, which is really good. And when you want a minimal headline, something that's not too busy, this global headline is very helpful. So next, the logo header is good. I want to click OK. And I still want to get rid of this portion, this section right here. So I click on it, see header, and again, we want to localize this. Localized. Okay. We want to exit off so the reflections are just made on this page. We exit out and voila. So now we can begin to add images of clients, add an image here. All right, let's just select a random picture, insert media file. This is off the top of my head. So we create a media file, a picture. I'm going to exit out of this. Next, we want to add a text element right under the picture. Type content. Now it's possible to experiment with the different types of landing pages that you and your wife may enjoy. Now that you've gotten this short code up, which is the most important part, now you can add an image, you can add content, you can say this is worth $50 a month, dollars biweekly, 2 visits.